Gary, disappointing 2-1 defeat here at Steel Park versus Spalding. I'm sure that you must be quite happy with the performance because for a large amount of time you actually matched them.
Yeah, but there's just two things I've got to just say before that is, first one is the moron supporter who thinks he's entitled to come to a football match, pay £10 and shout obscenities to a lad. Rightly so, he got ejected, and I'm pretty sure the club are going to do everything because it's not acceptable in society. It's not acceptable to think you can pay £10 and shout at someone racist obscenities from behind the barrier. So I apologise on behalf of the football club to the lad. He's a 22-year-old or 23-year-old lad who's come to play football. So I apologise from everyone at our football club.
Just so people are aware of this, there was an incident halfway through the second half. A supporter made some comment to a player, and he's been rejected. And the club will be fully behind that. And there'll be probably a statement coming out about that.
100%.
I'm sure.
And the second thing is, one of my teammates who I played with 20 years ago has passed away today. Stuart Gray, 48 years old. So I'd just like to comment about that and send my wishes to his family. Obviously, I don't see this interview, but that come to a big shock before the game. Obviously, that just, football's football. That just put things into perspective. He's a great lad. He's got a young family, 4 or 5 kids, 48 years old, and he's had an illness for the last 6 months. And obviously, that I found that just before kick-off. Funny enough, David Bell texted me. That's just shocking, yeah. But yeah, today's game, I've just said to the boys in there, effort and everything else, no complaints. A lot more happy with us than what I have been in recent weeks because I felt we had good shape. We've had I'm not making excuses, but these are just genuine reasons. We've had the guts ripped out of the team. We've had, we lost Toby, our talisman. Obviously, Dylan had to go to Cambridge City, then we lose Harry Thomas with injury, then we lose Ollie Rose back to Peterborough, then Ben Isaacson broke his foot last week, then Dan Wallace get recalled to Stamford. So in the last 2 or 3 weeks that's been difficult on top of everything else, but the lads who went out on the pitch today have done the club and me really proud because we couldn't do any more. We've stayed in the game when they've had good spells, we've defended well, we've worked the socks off in midfield, we had 2 little lads up front against the 3 biggest centre halves in the league probably, and our quality probably could have been a little bit better into them. They just fed off scraps, but they never got the heads down. They kept going. Jordan's then come on the pitch and a little bit of magic with the goal. He beat his man, and Danny's had a shot, and Tristan's deserved that because he's run his socks off all season. And then when you get to the crux of the game, they can bring on a lad who's been operating at step 2 of the last couple of seasons, and we can't. And that's why they're fighting for promotion with the other guys, Anstey and Harborough, and we're where we are at the minute. And I want to be involved in these games. We're the meaningful top of the table games, but the wheels are in progress to make us all better next year, on and off the pitch. And we've got to just try and finish the season as strong as we can, but we need to be, 600, we've won 1 home game all season, 640, the fans again, best in the league, aren't they, by a mile, but we're not the best team in the league by a mile, which is where we're at. And obviously we're disappointed with that, but I'm not disappointed with today's performance. Obviously I'm disappointed with today's result, but I'm not disappointed with the performance. The 2 goals we've conceded, the first one's a great come at him like a rocket, great touch, great finish, nothing we could do about it. And the second one's probably a little bit soft from the corner, they've pinned the goalie, and we've not dealt with the cross that come in.
Obviously there was some changes prior to kick-off with a couple of lads coming in, both under 18s, one keeper coming in from Cambridge United, and the number 10 coming in from Peterborough United. So they look useful. They look really good players, and obviously, at the age they are, it's great that they come in. Especially, it's never easy bedding in a keeper and halfway through a season.
To be honest, we didn't really know that we didn't have a keeper for definite till Thursday night, Friday morning. So that didn't help us. So we're scrambling round. I got my contact book out to my contacts who got their contact books out and their contact, and we managed to find what I feel is going to be a good goalkeeper for us. You know, he's played at Doswell. I thought, you know, for him and Ruben today coming into this fixture wouldn't have been easy. But I thought they both did well. Obviously, people might look at the goalie because they've scored from a corner inside the 6-yard box, but they've done a good job. But sometimes when you've got good delivery and lots of height, which they had abundance over us today, there's not a lot you can do about it if the ball's right. Danny Borden's put a goal ball in. We didn't get on the end of it. They've put a goal ball in. They've got on the end of it, and that's just, whether that's just winning mentality or we was out on our feet, I don't know. But you know, I just said to the lads in there, if you're going to run 10, 11k in a game, why don't you just run an extra 5 yards and you know, get on the end of what was for me a goal ball. And like I said, I'm not disappointed with today's performance. I'm disappointed with today's result. I think we've done as good as we can. I think we've got every little drip. Me and the staff today, we've got every bit of drip out of the team today, and we just fell a little bit short. But listen, they're a big, strong team, Spalding. They're organised. They've got three giant centre halves. They've got good footballers in midfield, and they've got, when he's fit, without a doubt, the best striker in the league, best goalkeeper in the league probably. So, you know, whoever finishes above them will win it. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
We're back here next week for Steel Park, a game against Hinckley, Leicester Road FC, and you've got to go out and turn them over after what they did to us at their place.
That's the only time I've ever lost a 2-0 lead in my managerial career, so yeah, that one hurt me a little bit. But yeah, 2-0 up and cruising and hit the self-destruct, didn't we? Lost 3-2, and I think even that back then in September, that set the tone for numerous last-minute winners against us this year. But listen, we'll keep going on. We've refocused now. Now we've got everything out in the open and everyone know where we're at. I think that was a weight off everyone's shoulders, and the response has been great. I just had a word with the owner out there. He's really, really positive. I'm really positive, and that now us out in the open, that's sort of kick-started us. It's given us a shot in the arm, so to speak. And I think, you know, that was evident in training, even last week in Walsall Wood away, since the rugby game really, when it all came out. And then we've sort of, you know, we've had a couple of better performances, but we've just got to thicken the squad a bit. Toby will miss one more game, then he's back. Obviously, Ben might only be one more game, then he's back. And all of a sudden, you've got a squad again, so to speak. DS went and played for Histon again today. So, you know, we've just got to get the players back and add one or two, and, you know, just keep going to the end of the season, keep doing the best, keep giving the crowd something to shout about. You know, regardless of where we are in the league, they pay the money to come and watch, and we've got to give them maximum effort every time we cross the white line.
Gary, appreciate your time and your words. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem.